All right, guys. So I got this boombox from the mid to early, I think early 90s. This is the Panasonic RX-DS45. And I got this boombox off of eBay. The seller said that everything was working, and I was pretty sure there was something, I mean, at least something wasn't working. So I knew something wasn't working with this boombox. So when I got it, I tested it, and yeah, the volume knob was kind of like stuck, or it was hard to spin. And the CD player was working just for a little bit, and then it stopped working. And then the cassette deck, it was playing fine, but then like from the beginning of the cassette, but then like in the middle of the cassette, it stopped working for some reason. So yeah, anyway, I got it for cheap. And I said, I'll fix it, you know? So these are some of the things that you're gonna look for when you find a boombox, let's say in a thrift store, something like that, a CD boombox, or a boombox with a CD player and a cassette player. You can actually fix them in store. If you try all these things and it doesn't work, then don't buy it. But maybe you can get it to work. All right, assuming that the store you go to has CDs and cassettes and cables and stuff like that, so you can test it. All right, so the first thing you wanna see on a boombox like this, obviously you can most of the time the cassette deck is not gonna work, so you need just belts for that. That's an easy fix. And as long as the radio works and the CD player works, you're good. All right, so when I got this boombox, like I said, CD player was just working for a little bit, and then it stopped working. All right, so the first thing you want to do when you go to a thrift store and you find a boombox like this, similar to this one, you may want to get like a what I do sometimes, and when I don't, sometimes I use my t-shirt to clean the lens. All right, right here. Or if I don't want to get my t-shirt dirty, I just go to the section where they have the the t-shirts and all that, and I just grab one and I clean it up. All right, you can do that too. Okay, so once you clean the lens, if you put in a CD and it doesn't work still, all right, there's another option, and that is this thing right here where you put the CD on. You can actually pull it out. It's just installed with pressure in there. All right, so let's assume that people use it a lot and they were playing CDs a lot, so pushing the door into the CD and all that can push this thing downwards over time, you know. So if you want to just grab like your fingers, you can use your nails a little bit and just push it up slowly like this. Pull it up without touching the lens, of course, and that's gonna lift it up a little bit, especially if you notice that the CD is scratching while you're playing it. That's one of the first signs that it's really lowered. All right, so just pull it up a little bit, not too much, all right, because otherwise it's not gonna be able to play and it's gonna get it worse. But yeah, if you do that, just pull it out a little bit, and if you notice a difference, all right, like I did with this boombox, when I did that, I noticed that it was playing some CDs and others don't. All right, and then I was like, what else could it be, you know? What else? So another thing you can do is the lens, you can just carefully grab it like this with your nail, with your fingernail, like this. Pull it this way, so you can so if it's stuck, you can get it loose, you know, a little bit, and then turn it back on, and the lens is gonna go back to the original position. All right, and you can do that a couple of times, you know, just to make sure that it's not stuck or anything like that. So once you do that, you can try the CD again. And if you notice that the CD player comes alive a little bit, it's playing the music, or at least it's trying to play the music, then once you get home, you can just add a little bit of sewing machine oil. It's a couple of drops on the rail. All right, let me show you where it is if I can find it. That's what I did. Do you see it right there? Yeah, just add a couple of drops right there. Pull it back again, and it should be able to work. All right, so what happened to the volume knob? It was, what happened was that some of the so this knob is motorized. All right, that means you can control it. It goes up and down with the remote control. And one of the pieces that holds the rail that's supposed to make it spin it was broken. All right, so I fixed it and it's working now, and I'm gonna upload a video on how I fixed that. All right, but this is one of the, I love the sound on this Panasonic. It's just beautiful. The sound is amazing and it's loud. All right, the only thing I don't like about this boombox is the shape, but the sound is amazing. Let me show you a little bit of the radio. All right, I think that's FM. This is tuning right here. Okay, so then after that, I tried my CDs and it was working. So like I said, if you do that to a boombox that you just found on a thrift store, you can do that to make it work in the store. Especially if it's a good brand boombox, all right? Like a Panasonic or a Sony, something like that. See, I got the tracks and the time. 16 tracks, 60 minutes. Push play. Okay. I accidentally went to the tape feature. All right, let's go. Let's play the CD again. right, so that's what you can do to a boombox to make it work. That way you get a cheap boombox with a CD player and a cassette player if you get it to work. All right, those some of the tips that you can do. All right, thanks for watching, guys.